the kind of prayer which is most known and most recognized, and the one you absolutely can't do without, is the "Help me now, Lord." I am at the end of my rope. I have a need that is, I don't see how it's going to be answered. I'm not equal to this. I need help. So you get on the horn and you call 911. And that is the one kind of prayer that if somebody has gone away from the Lord and hasn't done any other kind of prayer for years, that's the one kind of prayer that they can still suddenly know they have to do. Right? That's the kind of prayer that people who don't even necessarily believe in God will engage in. Just sort of like, I am at wit's end. I don't know if you're up there, but if you are, to whom it may concern. And that is sort of like the irreducible core of religion that even a sinner can't get away from, because he wants to be completely his own person. He wants to be independent of a higher power. He wants to be sufficient for all his own needs, but he isn't. And even if he can think he is for decades at a time because he's in a privileged position and he's been very successful, he's been very blessed, he doesn't have to acknowledge who blessed him. He can just live with the illusion that he's just the captain of his own fate. But at a certain point, unless he dies suddenly in the middle of that prosperity, at a certain point, he won't be able to anymore. His body will start to fail. He will start to have needs. He will start to have things that he knows he doesn't have control over, even if he's an emperor. So there's that kind of prayer, sort of the existential need prayer, which of course also exists at many less frantic registers. Just when you have, you want to do well on a test, or you want a presentation at work to go well, or somebody who's been on your case at work, you want them to back off and give you some breathing space. Things like that aren't necessarily life or death prayers, but they fall into the same category as you need something that you're not equal to. And so if you are a Christian and if you have a relationship with the Lord, if you're thinking regularly about his law and his gospel, then you are going to be praying that kind of prayer a lot, right? For a lot of different situations, and not only when, that you've got guys with guns knocking on your door.